Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. Today I have a nice little treat here, and little is subjective obviously, that comes to us from Atlantis Miniatures. So Atlantis Miniatures has been steadily putting out some absolutely gorgeous resin kits, especially if you like big, burly, lummoxy type monsters like our stone troll friend here. So mostly these have all been physical releases, but they've got an upcoming STL subscription for 3D printers coming up as well. And despite the temptations that Atlantis has graced my screen with on many occasions, I have yet to actually pull the trigger on making an order, and I've come really, really close on many occasions. They've just got some really gorgeous trolls and ogres, and I like my big lummoxy type monsters. So anyway, reason I wanted to post this today is because they actually, if you sign up for their newsletter, are offering up a few of their sample STL files for free, including our troll friend here. So I just cleaned him, and yeah, I know some of you are going to gripe about how poor of job I did, but I got to say, I thought he came out pretty decent. He actually is hollowed out. You can see right here, unlike our Mears friends, he is keeping himself quite modest. Yeah, I didn't do the greatest job removing him from the supports there, but the job is done nonetheless. And you can see the detail is quite nice. I'm sure if I had time to prime him, it would be even better, except I don't have any primer, and I asked my family who were running around doing errands to go grab me some, and it's not going to be here till later, so drats. Otherwise, I gotta say, he fit on a single print bed. I did not have a chance to try printing out the giant file that they had as well, but they do have some other stuff that looks quite interesting, some more big ogres, giants. Of interest to me, I thought I haven't seen too many of them, were walrus men and polar bear warriors. And I have always been fond of interesting anthropomorphized models, so think of that as you may. So, in case you're curious, this is printed at 100% resolution. I didn't tweak it, play with it, alter it in any way, shape, or form, but I thought I'd give you guys a good idea of what you're dealing with. So obviously, he is a troll. He's not going to be a major giant, whatever, Darkhold Troggoth or whatever. Where is mine, now that I think about it? I have a painted one somewhere. In fact, I've got a whole painted squad of these dudes somewhere. Why do I have an unpainted one today? I don't know. Anyway, so he's on a 50mm base. You can see he does actually fit completely on it. It's a little bit tight. I'd probably recommend going with a 60mm base, but that's just me. And I mean, if you're going to print out your own bases because you don't have bajillions of them like we do laying around, I'm sure you can come up with a nice custom one. Grabbing a couple other troll-like friends. We can't have this comparison, I'd say, without also having a good meaty meat ogre here, just to give a good indication of what to expect. And our bog standard human witch hunter friend. Another sample if you're curious. If you're ever in the need for lots of ogre troll-like big dudes. And Uber from Conquest in the Nords faction. These are hard plastic modular kits. Are going to match the size of our friend here. But I got to say, I'm really curious to see some of the STL files that Atlantis was previewing looked quite large, and I'm really curious. You guys know I'm a sucker for printing out big, ridiculously large stuff, so I probably would give it a try. Grabbing another troll here that I just recently finished printing off of Rocket Pig's Tusklands. A little bit larger. This has actually been shrunk down, surprisingly. He has not had a chance, as I said, much like our friend here, to get primed yet. But just to show you, I think he's going to fit in quite nicely with a lot of the other options out there on the market currently. Hell, I mean, what I would want to do is, you know, go full Atlantis and just have nothing but big, burly dudes that they've got. And that is one of the nice things if you do sign up for their STL subscription. I want to say Patreon, but it actually isn't through Patreon, it's through their website. So you do want to check that out. And naturally, we do have the link below down there for you to do just that. So please, by all means, click on that. Take a look at their stuff. They do run sales pretty regularly as well. So if there's something that looks interesting and you don't want to print it yourself, there are plenty of options in that regard as well. And I'm sure that a lot of the stuff that's going to end up as STL files to print at home are probably going to get cast eventually as well. So don't fret if you don't have a printer yet. So, like we said, link down below, take a look, check it out. If you are in the market for some big, bad trolls, might be worth your time. With that said, this has been High Lord Tamerlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.